Hey, welcome to the War Report. I'm your host Cyrus, joined by Quan. This is a show where we talk about NXT and AEW. And what is it? AEW got some big shit lined up for the summer, so I'm interested in. I might check it out. Who knows? I got to get my passport in order. You feel me?
You feel me? We got to go to Puerto Rico and Canada now.
Shit, Puerto Rico ain't happening. I'll tell you
What
that
we
right
doing?
now.
What we doing?
I'm telling you that right now.
I've had my fair share of live wrestling experience. I went to Raw on Monday, kind of a last minute trip.
Did you?
I did.
It seemed like you were working Raw.
And just for timeline entertainment, because I thought the second hour was very boring, I posted a picture of where my seat was located. I can tell you that if I looked to my left, I can literally see Gorilla. And if I look to my right, I could see the crane camera. So the crane was in my way for half of the show as well. I didn't put that on Twitter, but there's also a crane in my way for a lot of the show. But with that being said, I did have a good time for the first hour. I had to drive to Providence. That's like an hour away from me. And it wouldn't be too bad, but it was raining like really, really hard. And like, I don't know if you have it. Well, you don't drive, so I don't even know if you're gonna have this problem. But like, I can't see the road. Like, I can't see the lines on the road when it's raining.
Mm-hmm. That's
so I wasn't sure if like in the way Providence's highways are all set up, they're pretty shitty. I ain't gonna lie to you. So like,
they don't have like reflective material on the pavement on the street.
And on New England highways, no.
Oh shit!
This ain't Miami. This ain't Miami, dog. Come on.
Primitive ass state.
Early settler ass highways. It's just so yeah. It's a pain in the ass, but no, I had fun. Live wrestling is always going to be cool. I feel like they packed out that first hour. That's only the second time I've ever seen Brock live, and he was out there for maybe a whole 2 minutes. And they botched it. Fun little main event, a little street fight. I don't know why Kevin Owens decided to do that little spot. I feel like that's so unnecessary in a match that no one's gonna remember. Take a bump like that. No one's gonna care about that fucking solo. Like when we talk about the best match of the year, that's not coming up on the list. I mean, so to do a backdrop off of the turnbuckle on the 6 chairs, it just seems a little unnecessary, but that's Kevin Owens, so I don't know.
Mm-hmm. You know how you get down.
You know what it is.
He always builds a contraption just for him to crash through.
He loves doing that.
Yeah, it's my favorite Kevin Owens trope. I hope at Mania he like breaks it and then actually like throws like Jimmy or Jay off the shit and then crash into a contraption of like 8 chairs, turn the wrong way.
Also, other observations. I was thinking about this. Do you feel like too many of the theme songs now have like a whoa inside of it at some point? There's like 20 songs where someone's whoaing.
No.
Have you noticed that?
No.
Becky's has a whoa. Cody has a whoa. Seth has a whoa. Who else has a whoa? There's some more whoas. I can't think. Oh, Pat McAfee has a whoa.
I mean, shit. That motherfucker ain't been around, so I ain't noticed.
I'm just saying.
I don't even know why he has a theme song for real.
Why not? Corey got one.
I don't know why.
I mean, he wrestled though. It's different.
I mean, Pat McAfee also wrestled, but no, man, whatever.
Did you get 2K early?
No, I did not.
You did not get 2K. Did you buy 2K last year?
I've acquired 2K last year, yes.
Okay, but yeah. I don't remember really seeing you on it.
Too much. I was on like I would say for like a good 2 months. Like I don't know, like not to shit on the game or whatever, but I play other games that that just keeps my attention a lot more. Like, I mean, plus I'm trying to go backlog update. I ain't got through shit.
My backlog is a mess. I've put maybe 4 hours into Hogwarts.
Like, what is it? Hold on. I had a list. Let me tell you how far I got. All right, hold on. So I beat Horizon. Forbidden. Horizon Zero Dawn. Horizon Forbidden West. I beat BioShock 1.
BioShock 1. Okay.
I played I said, all right, I'm gonna put Final Fantasy 14 down. I turned on BioShock 2. I played for 40 minutes. The game crashed. I lost 40 minutes of progress. I ain't look back.
I'd be hot. I don't blame you.
Dog. I
don't blame you. I would do the same thing. I would never touch that game again.
If it was like the younger me, I would have been like, damn, let me go. I have not dealt with this problem in like 15 years, bruh, since memory cards were needed. I'm not going back. Yeah, and I was having a lot of fucking fun. The game just crashed. I'm not going back.
That happened to me with Apex yesterday. Last night I put Apex on. I went to the shooting range to warm up. Crash right there. I say that's clearly not meant for me to play. And I put on City Skylines. Started a new city.
Like if the game crashed, like
that's it. You lost me.
I was like, when I went back to the game, I was like, oh, it probably auto-saved, whatever. You know, games auto-save nowadays. So I was like, what the fuck are all these loading screens for if you're not saving? Boy, right. that shit said start me at the back of the session. I said, I'll see you, bro. I'm not doing that tutorial again. I have a whole bunch of shit. So, but
shout out to 2K though. This 2K looks really, really good. Like I wasn't in a rush to buy it. Like I was gonna wait. But now that I'm seeing everybody in Discord like really enjoying it, and I'm seeing all the little hidden Easter eggs and how much time and like detail they went into it this year.
Oh yeah, it looks amazing.
Like you could tell they really put their heart in this to like make this something special, and it felt like it, and it feels like it just from the early screenshots and stuff I've seen. I think that the community creations have looked
way better.
I don't know what's different about this year compared to last year's community creation. They look so much more detailed and like these faces. It's insane.
What is it? 2K really got their footing in. You know, what is it? They're not held back by ukes. And
yeah, I think 2K22 is a good foundation, and they're gonna keep working off of that.
Mm-hmm. So like, yeah, this shit looks really good. Like all the alternative attires that are on there, all the fun John Cena stuff that's on there. The community creation, they're going crazy. I saw a really good Mercedes Monet. I saw a really good Chris Statlander earlier today.
Yeah, they posted that in Discord. The MJF one was really good too.
The MJF's face looks really good, but I didn't realize that nigga attire was so damn bland. It's just white.
No logos, I don't think that was his. I don't think the whoever was creating that finished it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I don't never seen him wear all white before. I don't think. What did he wear at the pay-per-view?
I felt like it was white, but I felt like it had a little more like I think plaid or some shit. Nah.
Yeah, he usually does like the plaid thing. Yeah, I don't think whoever did that finished it. They were just showing the face off.
It looked really good though. And then I saw the Dynamite arenas, and I'm not sure if it was PC or not, but I saw them 2K green as fuck if they put the tunnels in there. If you could make an arena, you could put the tunnel.
The tunnel prop.
Green as hell.
That'd be crazy.
Because WWE, I don't think they ever had tunnels ever, bruh.
I've never seen WWE have a tunnel.
If they threw in the tunnels just for shits and giggles, bruh, I'm laughing. That's crazy, bruh. But nah.
No,
go ahead. No, I'm
gonna say still no release date for Fight Forever as of today. So,
what is it? I heard GCW was gonna I don't think they're suing AEW, but they're trying to stop them from copywriting Fight Forever, which I was
why now? They announced the title of a year ago. What are you just now?
Yeah, no, I think because AEW tried to trademark it, and then they were just like, "Hold on now, you wildin'," and I was just like, "Why are you trying to fight for that?"
Did GCW have some kind of like claim to Fight Forever? I don't follow GCW, so I don't know.
They think they do. But good luck putting that together or whatever. And they were just like, we're not trying to get money from Tony Khan or whatever. We just don't want them to trademark it. And I was just like, oh, what fucking ever, bro.
Yeah, they're not gonna win that.
I don't know. I don't know why they feel like they have a claim to Fight Forever, but it is what it is. But yeah, shout out to 2K. The game looks really, really good. Normally, I wouldn't say I'll be in a rush to like buy it because you know, I didn't really play 2K 22 that much. The times I had was extremely great, was extremely fun, but like you know, I got back to the games as a service.
You're a real gamer. You're a real gamer. You're not that casual bullshit.
Yeah, I went back to grind dailies.
Yo, low key. Speaking of grinds, I low key want to go back to Destiny. Pause, but relax. No freaky. But I kind of want to get back into Destiny.
Nope.
I kind of want to do it. I don't know though. I don't know if I'm gonna invest that kind of time.
I'll go back to Destiny when whatever the fuck this DLC is bundled with Witch Queen and it's $30. Then I'll see y'all. But the Destiny grind, I did my time during the pandemic. I want out.
The last time I played Destiny was they were doing it was like you had to go to 3 different rooms to get like keys and shit and to open the chest. It was like it had to be like 20. It was early Destiny 2, like well before it died and came back to life.
I don't what is it? I came back for I don't know what season it was, but when they introduced Battlegrounds for my Destiny players, y'all know what that is. I sunk so much time into that, all the stasis stuff, all that. I did my time. I want out.
I just missed the game with the grind in it. But I feel I'm going before we get any more. We're gonna get into wrestling soon, guys. But
wrestling.
Hogwarts, I want to 100% it. I want to find every little collectible. I'm willing to put in the time. I just got to stop turning on City Skylines when I turn on my PlayStation.
Soon as you get that platinum, J.K. Rowling gonna laugh.
I know, like, gotcha, nigga.
Stupid monkey. That's what they're gonna hit you with. But nah. Speaking of platinuming a game, there's one game I want to platinum, and I let it fall by the wayside because I was just like, I'm in the final act of the game, and like the dungeon really fucking sucks at the end. But I know I can 100% it. I put the grind in, I put the work in, and I could do every cheese tactic and just get it.
What game?
Final Fantasy 12.
Oh, okay.
I went to a Final Fantasy little piano orchestra shit, and they played something from Final Fantasy 12, and I said, damn, I gotta get back on that. It's still on my PS5, but I haven't turned my PS5 on in like forever. So
I've only played one Final Fantasy game ever in my life, and it was like a Final Fantasy 7 demo when it had like came out. That's it.
You missed out on greatness. You still missing out on greatness. But yeah, Final Fantasy 12. I'm coming for you, nigga. But let's get into wrestling talk, and then we'll get up out of here. All right. What is it? The Canada Summer Tour for AEW. They also gave us the release date for Forbidden Door. Before we start, I just want to say that I'm crying at this getting a press release, but every other stupid little thing that he announced in the past month has gotten on the show as a major announcement. I hate that because this press release
is actually a major announcement.
Yeah, like this press release means so much more. Okay, so we're gonna get Forbidden Door in Toronto on June 25th. That is my birthday week, so I'm actually entertaining going there.
That'd be hard.
I'm gonna see if my homie could go as well, because
Toronto's that's not a bad vacation. Not a bad vacation at all.
So it should be cool. And then they got another show in Ontario, just like some regular shit. Ontario, Alberta, Saskatchewan, where Brock is from. I think 2 shows in 2 shows in Saskatchewan, and then another one in Alberta. It's gonna be Calgary Stampede. Oh, that's their house show. Whatever.
That's the house show. Really house show. Yeah. Who decided to call it Regina?
Regina.
Why is it not Regina? It's a Regina, Saskatchewan.
Crazy.
How did we get there? Who came up with that verse?
Hey man, go on the Wikipedia page. Go talk to some Canadian.
The Don Callis. I feel like that's something like Lance Storm would know.
Is boring ass. But yeah, that sounds cool. Forbidden. I guess we'll start seeing the build for Forbidden Door hopefully soon. So we're not just bullshitting.
I don't want Okada on the night before. Give me Okada early so I know he's coming.
Yeah, like let's have a better build this time around. Nah, like I'm genuinely entertaining going to what is it, Forbidden Door 2. We just got to see how finances turn out after Mania. Hopefully I get some birthday money.
That'd be nice.
Next, Brian Alvarez from the Wrestling Wrestling Observer News, says Moxley was upset about the AEW house shows. If you caught my Twitter about it, or you just been on Twitter, you probably see something about this. House shows are not a thing that Jon Moxley really wants to do. He hated when he was in WWE, and then he went to AEW, and because he thought it was another perk that he didn't have to do that. Now they're doing house shows, and apparently house shows isn't on their original contract.
Well, the way Alvarez explained it, like I kind of watched the clip, he was like, when they signed the contract, for like a set amount of money. So like they're like, you're gonna do this many dates for this amount of money, no matter what. So I think from what it seemed like, Jon Moxley's upset because he was already booked for in Ireland to do a show. And I believe he was supposed to do the show back in 2020, but obviously got canceled due to COVID. So this was supposed to be like his make do, like, okay, I'm coming out there now, I'll wrestle for you guys. So they pulled him again. So I think it's one of the reasons he's frustrated, because he kind of promised him like he wants to do this show. And he probably was going to get paid pretty good for it too. And now he has to cancel
extra. Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're probably going to pay him a little something
for a fucking house show in Troy.
Yeah. But also from Tony Khan's side, I understand you want to sell the tickets for this house show and see how this works out. You got to have your stars there. So I don't know who's on this card, but I don't think there's a Jericho on this. I don't believe Kenny's on it. I could be wrong. So
Moxley's the only dumbass that didn't say no.
Yeah, I would have told Tony, kiss my ass.
Yeah. I don't necessarily think that, I understand like the set amount of dates on the thing, but like I feel like you probably had to agree to like a bonus check or something, because no way you're legitimately doing that shit for free. I would have left that motherfucker high and dry.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to Ireland. Fuck you.
Okay.
I already missed two vacations.
So the show was on Saturday. The only two things I see that are announced are Claudio and John versus Big Bill and Lee Moriarty, which is weird because they're all heels now. And
that's gonna sell tickets, bro.
And then Britt Baker versus Anna Jay. Those are only two, as far as I see, the only two matches that are announced. So that's 6 people. I'm sure it'll be a small crew, but I'm assuming Moxley's the biggest star they had that was willing to go or felt the need to go. I don't know. We'll see if MJF's on it. I doubt it.
Oh, highly doubt. Nah, that's lame. It is what it is. Hopefully they all sort that out. But I'm curious why Moxley's still going through with this when Sammy Guevara told Tony Khan to go fuck himself. So that's very interesting. We're going to talk more about that later. The Bellas rebrand as the Garcias.
The sisters Garcia.
The Garcia twins. Do we see them in AEW in the future? Let me tell you right now, I don't care.
Yeah, I would totally understand why Tony Khan would want them. I think that would be a big splash for the women's division. They do have a following outside of, just their WWE work. You know what I mean? They have the whole E fandom. It can bring eyes. Look what it did for WWE's women's division. Just,
what didn't bring eyes, bro? Nikki Bella gets married.
I don't know. I feel like it was like, okay, we've already kind of ran this course with this.
is the course going to get better when they go to AEW? Like,
I'm just saying they have a fan base that AEW could use because they've been scaring the hoes for 3 years.
I just think it's really funny because I am 1000% positive that there are a lot of AEW fans that used to shit all over the Bella Twins, and now they're begging them to come to AEW, and they don't even like the women's wrestling.
You know the vibes.
I personally, I do understand like this might be best for business, but like, is it? Like, well, this might be best for business, but I could think of other things that would be better for business. How about
like
that?
what? I mean, that's the two biggest girls you can get.
Building your fucking star, so you don't need a Garcia twins.
Well, they might need a Garcia twin. You might need a Garcia twins now to help them build future stars if they were coming in for that.
Brother,
if
you know damn well AEW is not interested in doing that, and damn well the Bellas aren't the ones to be fucking putting people together. They're gonna run through all them little girls that's out there.
Remote in AEW might be crazy.
It's not
Bree Wild.
It's gonna be Bree form. Oh, she about to get the booth theme like her husband.
Don't do that. Don't do that to greatness. Great ass.
Great ass. Don't do
that.
But no, I actually think Nikki Bella is cool, but also ain't her neck a little jammed up, bruh?
Isn't everybody? Half that women's division neck is fucked up at this point.
Just another person with a flimsy neck. That's crazy.
I'll tell you what. I'm ready to see the shackles come off of the Bella system. That's what I'm ready to see, these shackles released. The real.
Let's see the real Garcias. Let's see what they're really about. That boy got cooked up for that shit. I'm glad too. You should know better. Next, Kenny Omega's future. He asked if WWE appeals to him, and he said, I think at this point anything new appeals to me, and the challenge also always appeals to me. To steal a quote from the great Quan, he gone.
I think he's playing public games, trying to negotiate something. It's been reported that
boy gone.
Tony Khan obviously is trying to re-sign the Elite. So, I mean, you know what this is. This is the public games. Randy Orton was doing this a couple years ago. Taking the picture in front of like AEW office or whatever the hell he did.
Yeah,
this is all this is.
I know for sure that year where AEW was like coming up and like people contracts were going, they were just like, yeah, let's negotiate because I could go over here. I mean, I still think that it would be foolish for, I don't know. I think it'd just be more of a detriment if Kenny Omega stays any longer in AEW. And there's also, I think it's detrimental to both parties. AEW is not growing if the Elite are the CM Punk repellent, and Kenny Omega is not becoming a bigger star, or getting any better in AEW, or like kind of like cementing a legacy or anything.
I'll say this: if I were Kenny at this point, I would give WWE a look while we're still healthy. We can give you that one last run, just to see. I think the way they've treated Cody since he's come there, if you want to use AJ as an example, there's a good chance he could do something, and impress the right people, and he could have a great run. Yeah, Amen. But I mean, I don't know this guy obviously, but I just feel like, why leave it up? When it's all said and done in a couple of years, you don't want to have that what if. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's gonna be a very shitty what if, and like it's the same thing I said about Adam Cole. Like, you fail in the WWE, AEW is always gonna be there, and if not AEW, New Japan will be there. If not that, Impact will be there. If not that, Noah will be there. Like, you are still a big star, you know? So it's just like you can still be something if you don't succeed in WWE. So we'll see. Any other thoughts? Or that's it?
No thoughts, just vibes, baby.
Okay. We kind of tackled this yesterday, but now it's last episode. But now it's cemented that Saray is no longer in NXT or WWE. And she said, "Hey man, I tried."
What you want me to do?
The start of that tweet is hilarious. She was just like, "Hey man, I gave it a mile, bro." She's gone. So
yeah, she's gone.
My thoughts remain the same from last week, so I won't repeat myself.
Yeah, I think it was just bad. I think it was just bad timing for Saray. She came in when they decided to do a huge shift. People, we don't really talk about it, but 2.0 kind of just came out of nowhere. It was like, hey, we're changing in like 3 weeks. So, you know what?
Yeah.
If you don't adapt immediately, bad enough. She just got there. You're still adapting to America. It's a lot going on for a young lady like that. So, it didn't work out. That sucks. Maybe one day she can come back, back to the States, either with NXT or AEW. I saw potential. I know people were kind of acting like she's going to be, unfortunately, for like the Japanese workers, especially the women, they have like these high expectations from them off the bat because of what Asuka did coming in, even though Asuka's on a different level than, most women just in general, without it even being Japanese. So
I always say, like, when a lot of, Japanese women come in and people expect Asuka, I'm just like, or like a Asuka too. I'm just like, hey man, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. And also, let's unpack that, man. Why every Japanese woman gotta be Asuka? Why can't they be their own thing? Huh?
You know how that go, man. You gotta work you gotta work 2 times as hard to keep up with what that saying goes. If you know, you know what I mean. When you're a minority, you got to work 2 times as hard to get half the credit.
But that's if you're opposition to white person, not the next, not your kin, your next kin.
I'm just saying they put Asuka set that standard, so everybody got to follow whatever Asuka do. You feel me?
But yeah, honestly, I didn't expect that from Saray, honestly. Because I'm reasonable, I guess. But like, it is what it is. They gone. So wish you the best of luck in whatever you go back to. Zendai girls, I guess, or shit, you could go to Stardom or whatever.
Yeah. So good luck to Saray. Hopefully we see her one day. I like the magical girl gimmick. I saw people saying it was racist, this or that. I guess you could take it that way. I didn't see it that way personally. I didn't come with it as being racist. But I like the magical girl gimmick. They gave it a chance. I think she played it up pretty well. Obviously, one of our favorite moments is Saray teaming with Chase U.
Dope.
Great moment. So at least we got that from her, if anything. Her taking Tiffany Stratton's head off with that drop kick.
And Mandy's.
Yeah, Mandy. Oh my goodness.
She's very pivotal in Mandy's rise to the top, which I find is crazy to think about.
All right, Tiffany.
But yeah, that's it. Let's get into AEW, man. So let's start. Whataburger. And
what?
I'm playing. That is for the, what is it? That's for the patrons in the Discord. But we got
Inside
Blackpool Combat Club defeating Hangman Page and Dark Order. I put BBC by fault.
Hey.
Fix that on the notes. Yeah, man. Blackpool Combat Club. They are, they're heels. They're firmly cemented as heels now. It don't do nothing for me because Claudio and Wheeler Yuta, like, they're just 2 bland ass niggas, but now they're gonna be bland ass niggas that cheat. So I don't really think being heel helps them at all. But like
hey,
they get to be a little rougher in the ring. So
yeah, if you're going to be bland, at least be, you know, I mean, at least aggressive. I'll take aggressive bland over just, you know, babyface bland.
mm-hmm.
If I gotta have one or the other. This probably suits Wheeler Yuta a little better. I believe. I think he probably just works better as a heel. He already has an unlikable face as is. I already want, you know what I mean? Now I got a good reason to boo him.
Yeah, it definitely works. What is it? This definitely works better in his favor. Now that he doesn't.
Also,
he doesn't have to take no shit from nobody.
You know what's funny? Stu Grayson gets on TV more now that he doesn't work there than when he did work there.
Mm-hmm. Crazy.
He had a good show. I don't even understand why he left. If this was going to be the case, if he's going to, you know, show
I don't
up
know. Yeah, I don't know.
Canada.
I don't know what the fuck happened.
Unless he had like passport issues or something. I don't know if he's been working outside of Canada and that's the reason he couldn't leave or something. But every time they've been to Canada, he's been there.
Did that nigga even try to sign anywhere else? Like,
I don't know. You know what's crazy though? This was like 2019. NXT definitely would have signed. That's definitely a guy who would have went to NXT. Stu Grayson. That's the most 2018 NXT guy I can think of.
Yeah. Ball with a big beard.
Who can do some, you know, some flips and stuff.
Yeah.
He would he 205 live all-star. He would definitely would have been a 205 live guy.
It was a good brand.
You know, it's great. 205. Why didn't they just record it before SmackDown? I'll never understand why they decided to do it after SmackDown.
Because they got to do main event.
They didn't have to do that before Raw. I never understood that. The crowd was dead by 10 p.m. Why not just do it when the crowd still has energy? I'd rather have a half-empty crowd cheering than a full crowd sitting on their fucking hands the whole show.
Yeah. I don't know. That shit was never that shit wasn't made to last, man. Next, we get Orange Cassidy defeating Double J. This match had so many fucking shenanigans, bruh. I said, all right, man,
Jarrett,
I'm
baby.
out.
That's that Jarrett booking. That's the old school booking.
Like I don't even think it kept. I don't think it kept either guy stronger. Did anybody a favor for real? I don't know. I was kind of invested. I think after Satnam Singh launched Orange Cassidy into the ring, I thought that was cool. No, I don't remember nothing else besides what is it? Aubrey Edwards power walking in, and the crowd pointing out that she's commentary pointing out she's power walking.
Aubrey, I don't want to be mean to Aubrey. I really don't.
I didn't say anything mean. I was just like, the shenanigans got too much for me.
It was a lot of stuff going on. A lot of it felt very sports center. That felt very 2000 Raw main event for no reason.
And not half as good. I really do wish they just had a straight up match. And yeah, I don't know. Like,
you're not getting that from Jarrett. Not from Jarrett. Not at this point in his career. You're gonna every big match he's had has had shenanigans in it. That's just gonna be his thing. That's his style. That's what he does.
Why are we even booking him, bro? Well, like, why are we even
one of the best parts? He one of the best parts of the show.
I don't know if you're not gonna be a man and have a straight up match, then like fuck it, I don't really care. And then what is it? Orange Cassidy constantly selling this knee, it has to result in a title change, right? Like the pain is just gonna be too much at some point, right?
Not necessarily. I think they'll probably scrap that after next week. I think they did the angle last week. They wanted to work off the angle, and then by next week he'll probably be back.
All right.
I don't see the point. I mean, realistically, I don't know who could take that belt off him right now. No one really had around that area, that lower mid cardish kind of thing. No one really has any momentum. I feel like that would justify him losing that belt. I think Orange Cassidy's probably one of the hotter guys they got right now. As far as crowd reaction and just matches, I think he's doing great work. I don't see and we already had a title change with Wardlow. I just don't think we need to do the Orange Cassidy title change so soon.
I would even call that shit a title change. Did Wardlow even have the title, bro?
Yeah, I think he's the only face men's champion, if I'm not mistaken.
As of right now, yes.
Yeah, so I wouldn't have all heels for the men's championships.
Oh wait, don't forget about Hook, brother.
I don't count that fucking fuck out of here.
Well, yeah, that's that. I wonder what's next for Orange Cassidy. Next, oh, sorry.
No, I'm gonna say another open challenge. I'm sure. I don't
know. We have the MJF rebar mitzvah because now he's a man. It was whatever. I think I said it. I said it before. But like it was like many episodes ago. I personally do not like religion getting involved in wrestling. It is.
I'm gonna set that one out with the Jew stuff.
Yeah, where he was just like the only religion that matters, and everybody booed. I was just like, y'all look mad ugly right now, booing that. Because I know for sure there's Jewish Canadians, yeah.
It's one of the it was Drake. It's one of those things where, like, you know, when black people are doing stand up or whatever, they make black jokes because, you know, the black joke. I'm gonna let the Jews handle that. Feel how they feel about it. I feel real no ways about it. I kind of laughed at it when he said clap or you're anti-Semitic. I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah.
As far as the segment goes, with all the pillars coming out, I kind of tweeted that last week. It seemed like that's the direction they were going, especially after Rampage, where they kept showing like vignettes of all these guys. I'm like, that seems kind of weird that they're doing that. Mm-hmm. So the 4-way makes sense. I mean, as a kind of a buffer feud for whatever MDF's next big feud is, I don't see a problem with this. I'm interested in it. It's something different. A 4-way for the title. I don't think they've ever done that before. So I'm interested.
I think the closest thing we got to is Kenny Omega versus Orange Cassidy and Pac, which I forgot that match happened until I saw like a GIF of it last week. What is it? I saw a GIF of it on Discord search, and I was like, that match did fucking happen. Personally, I'm not mad at it either. I think it's cool that you want to run this little main event. I just don't think that this is the time for it right now. I know you said this is like a nice little buffer for the summer, but just like everything, well, just like most things at AEW, I think if you just waited a little bit, this could have been a lot bigger. And these guys, you know, imagine this feud if all these guys were like they grown from when they were first deemed as pillars, and they were like kind of all in, you know, superstar status or like, you know, made man status, or like it just made sense that it was a collision course for everybody to go to one another.
That's tough to get all 4 people at like made man status. I don't even think WWE has that many made men. You know what I mean? Where like, I don't know. I understand what you're saying. I wish it was under different circumstances. I'll say because Darby's been hot or cold, they kind of like go on and off with them. Sammy, well, like I personally don't care about Sammy, but I mean, fans kind of give reaction on Sammy.
Yeah,
and the Jungle Boy, I another one where I don't really care for Jungle Boy, but he still gets a reaction. I think the crowd still really fucks with him.
Well, like I said many times before, they'll cheer anything, but I feel like out of these 3 guys that are going at MJF right now, I feel like Jungle Boy is the only person that did something recently to actually warrant this. Fucking, what is it? Darby Allin loses the title, is gone for like 3 weeks, and then he's back and he's in title contention. What sense does that make? Sammy Guevara hasn't won a singles match in God knows how long, and he lost at the pay-per-view. Why is he in title contention?
I'm gonna let the story play out. They didn't announce any matches.
No,
yet.
What the fuck?
Let the play. Well, if they have qualifying matches, hey, if y'all want to get in, you gotta qualify to get in. I don't know how they're gonna do it. I'm just saying I'm not gonna jump just yet because it just started. But
still, what
they
makes
do
them
have to explain? They do have to explain that. I hope they do. I agree with you there. Like, give it a little time first.
If like Jungle Boy is the only person I think is in title contention. He just finished his big feud with Christian, who is a name, so I could see him going on to MJF. Darby Allin and Sammy Guevara, y'all boys haven't done shit in quite some time, so I don't know why you are even in this ring right now. But if those two are gonna have matches every week or every Rampage, so they could get wins and all that bullshit, and then they'll be a part of the match. Fine, cool and dandy. But I don't know why y'all motherfuckers out there.
Well, they don't even do that anymore. I don't even think they like.
Well, they did it with Danielson.
They don't even acknowledge the power rankings anymore at this point.
They literally just did it for Danielson.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. And you know what? I'm sick that I even suggested another little gauntlet shit. But you know, the story just has to come together somehow, honestly. But yeah, as far as each individual promo, I'm gonna go off the tier list of the two challengers. Jungle Boy is at the top, Sammy Guevara second, Darby Allin, you wasn't saying jack shit. Don't pick up that mic no more. You're in last. That shit was terrible, bruh. Niggas said I dropped out of school because I didn't know how to use the editing software, bruh. Get the fuck out my face, yo. At least Jungle Boy and fucking Sammy Guevara was talking about shit that was happening in the space. He was just like doing just general complaining and shit. And then he sound like what is it? This generation complains on Twitter, and it was just like, motherfucker, you have everything handed to you, bro. Like MJF said, y'all niggas was part of the what is it? The daycare program, bro. You had Sting holding your whole damn hand for how goddamn long? I
mean, technically, MJF had his hand held by Cody.
Absolutely. Darby Allin also got his hand held by Cody. MJF also had his hand held by goddamn, what is it?
You know what's crazy? Jericho. Cody had a role in all four of those guys' careers.
Yeah. Well, probably has the worst impact on Sammy Guevara's with that damn ladder match, but
yuck.
I don't know. Everybody was capping, but you know what? You got to suspend your disbelief. Yeah, it is what it is. I thought the segment was. I didn't think the segment was that bad. I just thought it just went too fucking long.
Also, before you go though, insider terms, Sammy with the fucking I was supposed to be the job guy, the bump guy. Hey, we ain't trying to hear all that, man.
Yeah, and also I was just like, nigga, you're still that. You didn't overcome anything. Like you're
definitely the spot guy.
Yeah, you're literally in the main event being Jericho's bump guy. Like, also, why would you say that? That makes Jericho look like a bitch and he won't take his bumps. Also, Jericho did take his bump. It looked like shit though.
That's like the one bump he took all since he's been here.
Oh, what is it? He took the ball. Did he take the barbed wire joint? He
might take a barbed wire bump. Okay, he might have did. Or a thumbtack. He did a thumbtack for sure.
Yeah. He takes his bumps. Shit.
Here and there.
Yeah. Next we got the trios title match. It's a trios match. You know what it is, man.
Yeah, it was a lot of moves, not a lot of tags.
You know what it is.
Look, I don't know. It's really hard to review these kind of matches. It was just a lot of cool stuff. Moves happen. There wasn't a lot of tags.
This shit a Devil May Cry combo video, bro. Like nothing really happening here.
This is all Elite Gorilla. I don't really know how to speak on this match. It wasn't bad. It was cool. I mean, with all 9 of those guys, they're great workers. So I'm not really up. Maybe like 7.5 of those guys are great workers. You know, so I mean, look, if you're into a lot of high flying action, this is the match for you.
If you still like the Young Bucks today, you're gonna like this match.
Everybody had got their shit in. I really like. It's really hard for me to speak on this match. It was a lot of stuff. How did it finish again? Didn't the interference?
No, they went straight up.
And then after that, and then I guess we can talk about.
Yeah, everybody started fucking around. Yeah. The one thing I'll say before we go into the post match, the Meltzer driver, where they like stop it midway, y'all gonna either have to retire that move or stop doing that spot so much. Like, I know y'all trying to recreate the magic that happened at that pay-per-view where Buddy Matthews sent your ass to God. Y'all can't do that every time. Y'all can't capture that magic every time. Stop that. And then the post-match, what is it? Dark Order and Bipolar Combat Club are still fighting. Oh, and then what is it? It seems like the Jericho Appreciation Society is going to move forward, and the Elite are out.
Yeah.
They brawl, they fight. Dark Order gets their ass handed to. Hangman rolls into the ring, and then the Blackpool Combat Club stops because the Elite are with their old brother again. And I said, "Oh, fucking please, bro. I'm tired. I'm so tired of this shit." Another Hangman Page feud where they're gonna talk about their emotions and being friends and all this other bullshit. I'm tired of it, bro.
You don't want to see the power of friendship? Ain't you an anime head?
I'm
Don't we do the power of friendship around here?
I am not an anime head.
You hack
shit boring, bro. That shit boring, bro. I do not want to see the Hangman
the Shonen arc. You don't see Hangman Shonen arc.
I don't want to see the what is it, the Hangman retrieval arc. Like, I'm good. I'm straight. I'm very much good on this.
We gotta do arcs of Hangman's arcs. We gotta do
we got drunk Hangman Page. We got I'm unsure Hangman Page.
Very insecure.
Like, he's just like, his whole character is being insecure, and it's not fire.
It
was fire at first.
I'm over
it now.
He wants to be relatable, but I don't want to see that shit when I'm watching wrestling. I want to see guys like be men. Toxic. I need toxic masculinity in my wrestling. You know what I mean? I don't need this. I have other forms of media, like, media that I can consume and where I can be mature and talk about my feelings. I'm an emotional guy. I'm not gonna hide that. But I'm watching wrestling. I ain't trying to hear all that.
My thing is with Hangman Page is that, like, he did the insecure thing, he did the drunk man thing, whatever, right? He did the power friendship shit with Dark Order. All right. You succeeded at some point in time. You were literally a champion at some point in time. How are you still insecure? You know you could get it done, bro. Stop the shit. Stop the cap. You could get it done, bro. Stop with the I'm unsure. And please, for the God, stop saying that you don't want to hurt somebody, bro.
Yeah, I never want to hear him say it in a promo ever again.
Like, oh man, you're gonna make me go to a dark place.
Unless you're Rey Mysterio the Dom, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, Hangman to me is like, he was already boring to me, and now he's even getting, like, now he's stale because now he's gonna start doing shit with the Elite again, and then we're gonna get more Brandon Cutlet promos, with them, with the fan cam backstage being like, "Hey man, I know we used to be friends. I'm good, bro. I know I know you didn't really like us, but I'm good, bro. I'm so good off that." Next. What's up? You got anything?
No, I don't know. Sorry, go ahead.
Next we got the Outcast speaks, and I'm just like, oh brother. A lot of bitches being thrown around. And then Riho comes out and the crowd goes mild. But she had like a bedazzled pipe with her. Pause. So I don't know why they was running from Riho, but it is what it is. The segment got to end somehow, right?
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't pay attention to this segment. As soon as the Social Outcasts came on, or whatever their names, just the regular outcast. That is not the regular outcasts. I said they already lost me. I will say, I gotta clap. AEW has given us 2 women's segments in one show in 2 weeks straight.
Ooh, so the little things.
Say, Saraya said she's about to change it when she came in. She's keeping her promise.
We get a 40-second match with in a 6-minute segment, and then however long this went. So the women are winning. Let's put that on the graph, brother. But yeah, that's it. This is the one I didn't pay attention to. Whatever the fuck QTV was.
I actually liked that. I thought it was cool. It was supposed to be like a TMZ ripoff. I enjoyed that segment.
I didn't know what that was. I turned on Overwatch and I was fiddling with the sound, so I missed it. That's the honest truth.
That was it was a cool little segment. I wasn't mad at that at all.
Jade Cargill defeated some whack ass Canadian. Apparently this whack ass Canadian was on the what is it? Was it a Mae Young Classic? I'm just quoting Jade, and she only lasted 40 minutes. That's 40 seconds.
Nicole Matthews, allegedly she has about 17 years experience.
Ain't look like it.
She's 36 years old. She has worked AEW before because I definitely remember putting her on the spreadsheet before. I'm quickly going to look at her Wikipedia. She's in Shimmer. She was in a team called the Canadian Ninjas with Portia Perez, whoever that is.
Portia Perez. That sounds familiar. That's enough. She only got 40 seconds on this episode, bro. No, I don't give a fuck about somebody that only got 40 seconds of TV time, bro.
She was in the Mae Young Classic. She got eliminated by Tegan Knox.
I'm pretty sure she's more healthy than her. We get the debut of Taya Valkyrie.
Hey, cool. the intro theme was kind of hard. I was like, okay, I'm fucking with this.
That shit harder than that bougie bad that Discord keeps fucking raving about. So hopefully I'll gravitate towards this one.
I like that little theme she had.
When she came out and she wasn't in ring gear, I was like, man, fuck.
Yeah,
somebody has to dethrone Jade, bro.
Low key, I thought we were gonna get the surprise match, and then like Jade was gonna lose because she wasn't prepared. That's what I thought would be the way. I don't know how you end this streak where it's not gonna be like underwhelming.
Fucking end it.
Unless they really wait for Chris. We don't know when Chris is coming back. That's a long way to go.
End this shit by any means possible, bro.
Yeah, I'm over it. I want Jade doing something different. I want that TNT title released to let some other girls start working it.
Mm-hmm.
Because they got a lot of girls doing a whole bunch of nothing. So whoever the girls that aren't in the fucking whatever that Saraya feud is with the main girls
having this title.
The TNT title should be, moving around within that kind of frame, but it's been sitting there. Jade had this belt for like a year now.
Let's bring the work rate of that title up, bro.
Like, yeah. That should be the belt. That should be the belt Rio has right now. You know what I mean?
But yeah, that's it for AEW, man. Let's get into NXT, and I just want to say, hey, man, Grayson Waller a bad motherfucker, man. Ran up on that nigga house, had his wife barely caring that her husband was getting jumped. Like, girl, you don't put the baby down.
Let me tell you something. I hate it all. That's the dumbest fucking thing. It wasn't like, I know they were kind of trying to do the
it was a realistic fight, I'll say that.
This is my thing though, like,
no more home invasions, bro.
No, the home invasion thing is kind of silly just because, like, all right, so the promo started around like 8:15-ish.
Okay, no, I get what you're gonna say. The
promo started at like 8:15-ish. By like 8:20, you knew Grayson Waller was over there. So at no point during the whole night did you say, "Hey, maybe we should call the police." Anything? I don't know.
Like, why didn't he call Candace and be like, "Don't open the door" or like whatever?
Well,
like,
he did say that. He did say that.
Why didn't she call the police and some
That's
shit?
That's what I'm saying. Why you let him sit there for a whole hour?
Grip a Glock, and you're like,
I did not like. I mean, the segment. I mean, outside of real logic, in the wrestling sense, I was like, okay, that's whatever. But the actual, fight outside of his house, I just thought it was goofy. Candace kind of ruined it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Candace just with her bad acting and just like, please stop it, guys. Like, your man getting his head stomped in. Stop, guys.
And then people were just like, she had the baby in her hand, so she didn't want to
shout. Put the fucking baby down.
If the baby was crying, that shit would have made the segment better, bruh.
That too.
Like, come on, bro. You gotta fight.
That baby. You traumatized that baby. That baby gonna remember it. I know that baby remember his dad getting beat up. Get his ass whooped.
I know it plays into the story that like Johnny wants like their child to like, prove that they could overcome whatever. So you gotta see your daddy get their ass beat.
Man, that shit was so mellow. I hate it all. I did not like that. None of that was for me. I wasn't feeling it.
I thought it was okay. I just thought like the Candace shit was just it's a sticky. It stands out in that whole thing. But nah, it is okay. There's multiple things funny about the shit. Is Mackenzie trying to get an interview from Johnny as he's trying to get to his house where it's being invaded? Like, can you back the fuck up, please? And
read the room, Mackenzie. Clearly, no time for that.
And then her telling the cameraman follow him.
He's trying to.
The cameraman.
His wife is in danger.
Yeah, there's no camera. There's no car for him. Like, if the cameraman started sprinting, bro, I would have started crying, bro.
To keep up with the car.
Yeah, get a good look at his license plate and everything. And then Candace stuff was really funny.
Him holding the baby's hand, that dramatic was really funny for me. This is so goofy.
The last thing I don't know, but the last thing I found funny is when they're fighting with the trash can. And Johnny Gargano just pushes the trash can to Grayson Waller's head. I don't know why I thought that shit was so funny, bro.
Look, anytime
there was actual garbage in it.
Anytime there's like weapons involved, it's so much funnier when they get thrown. Like throwing weapons is way funnier than just hitting somebody. Like throwing, like remember when Cena threw the stairs at Bray at WrestleMania? Mm-hmm. The velocity.
Fucking beam that nigga.
He really did. My favorite of all time though is Sabu when he threw the chair at Rey Mysterio.
Oh yeah, the loudest noise in the world.
The loudest chair shot I've ever heard in my life. There's no way Rey wasn't concussed after that. That was insane.
Shit, that post match angle wasn't an angle, bro. That boy was his skull was cracked, boy. Next we get Gallus versus Pretty Deadly. I thought the match was all right. Pretty Deadly. Gallus wins, and then Pretty Deadly was just like, we lost, but I guess we could host Stand and Deliver.
Somebody gotta do it.
I was just like, this is what the fuck y'all settled for? Like, it's crazy, bro.
They lost. What you gotta do? You gotta be on. They gotta be on the show. Let's host it.
I was like, you niggas some losers, bro.
Also, I don't know who decided to remix all the themes recently, but whoever remixed Gallus's bullshit, another one of the woes. But whoever remixed Gallus's bullshit, I'm so mad they changed that. I love that fucking theme, and the fact they changed it on me.
Oh, that theme sucks. Are you kidding me?
You know what it was? I think because I just heard it so much on UK. I got into it.
No way. That shit is not an earworm.
Start.
But yeah, that's it. Honestly, that should have been a quick hit. I don't even know why I was up here. Next we get Zoe Stark defeating Sol Ruka and Gigi Dolan defeating Kiana James because they announced there will be a women's ladder match at Stand and Deliver, and I think this is great because I'm tired of seeing niggas for that North American Championship. So this is
happy as a ladder match. I mean, I'm happy they did keeping the tradition alive with the ladder match. I don't understand. Clearly, Roxanne not actually hurt, unless she is, and they're just
she's a little woozy.
But if they use that angle because they're unsure if she's gonna be able to work Stand and Deliver, I'm really, are they just gonna throw her in the ladder match if she's good to go? I don't really understand.
I think she'll be all right. I'm not gonna worry about Nia.
I would imagine she's on the card. It's really interesting that they did that angle so soon, so close to Stand and Deliver.
To make sure she's all right for Stand and Deliver. She get a little couple weeks off.
I guess so. Yeah, ladder match will be fun. I'm looking forward to that. Great.
I'm so mad that I can't go to Stand and Deliver because that shit is happening at 9 a.m.
I believe it was 10, but yeah, I think you.
It's like 9:45 a.m.
Okay. Get your ass up, nigga. Get up.
Fuck no.
Get up. Let's go, baby.
I don't never work that early if I ain't got something to do.
That's a long day. If you wake up at 9, the show probably end at what? Like say 3 hours. Show ends at like 1 p.m. Out there.
And then you gotta you take that break and then you gotta be at SoFi because it starts at 4.
I'm not even sure.
And then you gotta sit in LA traffic.
How far is the crypto?
It's far
from SoFi.
It's far.
Let me go look that up.
It's like so it's like downtown LA to Inglewood. That's far.
Crypto Center.
Like I think like it's next to LAX. Like that's fucking far, yo.
SoFi Stadium. I want to see how far that is.
It's far.
It says 20-minute drive. I'm assuming this is excluding traffic.
This is LA, yeah, LA traffic. All right, that's gonna be at least 45. But all I gotta say is shout outs to my big dog Justin, man. I don't gotta pay for a hotel when I'm out there. I'm gonna be staying with my bro.
Oh, you live around the area, not the Doc Justin. But I believe he said that on the podcast before that he lives around crypto. So.
He's
or the other one, whatever.
He lives in an area that is suitable to not gonna dox my brother. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, I would really love to like go to Stand and Deliver, but like realistically, I'm gonna choose Mania every time. Because there's never gonna be a time where that works. If the stand and delivers are always gonna be in the morning, nigga, I'm gonna be in that arena with the stank breath. I'll be tired, and then I got to go to one arena to the next one.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm that dedicated of a fan to do that. Also,
is
it Wale Mania the night before that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
No.
If I were to go to
Wale
Mania, yeah, it's usually Thursday, right? They usually do Wale Mania.
They don't do it for SmackDown.
Okay. Shout out to Wale Mania. Shout out to Wale and everybody.
We're gonna see it. We're gonna get a release date of Swerve's next project, bro. Are you excited for that?
Is Ross on it? You think Ross gives a feature? I think Ross will give him a feature.
If he
gave D Wade a feature,
but D Wade a legend in Miami specifically. Swerve ain't no legend.
He might be a legend in Tacoma, Washington. You know what I mean?
Who the fuck that matter to?
No, Tacoma.
Fuck him. Next, we got Fire Squad defeating Tatum Paxley, Ivy Niles, and Casey Square. I don't know what made Tatum Paxley just go, suddenly we're not a team, because for some reason she felt like she wasn't invited to celebrate with the Creeds. Like, come on, bro. You should have just asked for the Addy, bro.
Tatum's finding herself right now. She's a little conflicted. You know, I knew something was up when she wearing, because like when I was watching the match, and I'm sitting there like, yo, why is she wearing black? Because it's kind of confusing when I'm watching the match. I know, but for some reason, like her wrestling Alba and like they all kind of look the same when everything's moving fast. And I was like, oh, that's really weird. And then but then it made sense. But there you go. She's rocking with them.
I don't. Why are you gonna ruin the Fire Squad's dynamic? I gotta find a new name once you join.
I don't like that. I want to give them, because they give me such Undertaker and Kane vibes.
Yeah, they don't need a third person.
Sisters of Destruction.
Like,
we gotta give them a good name. Yeah, that's the other thing. NXT never names their fucking tag teams. Start naming your tag teams, man. Give them some names. Malik Blade and Adri still don't have a name. I'm not calling them Team BBC. I refuse.
Yeah. Also, like they only tag together, so why don't they fucking have a name?
Briggs and Jensen don't have a tag name. Give them some names.
They only tagged, like, yeah, it's just stupid. What else we got here? Also, Firing Squad beats the shit out of Kiana James after the match. They beat the dog shit out of her, and they're like, Tatum, no, what is it? Fallon, where were you? We're gonna get to that. And then JC Jane is her shoulder is hanging off the bone. So I was just like, that explains why the match was terrible.
I don't think the shoulder was I'm not blaming the shoulder.
You think her shoulder got torn up because the match is bad?
I don't know why.
Okay.
Bad.
And I don't have much to say about this one. I'm just gonna keep it short and concise. The Braun and Mello segment, I think this is how you really do a babyface feud. Like, these two know that they have expectations to live up to. They both came up together, they both respect each other, and they're gonna go to Stand and Deliver, and they're just gonna have a very good match. Let the best man win. That's it. How the fuck did AEW miss that with all the fucking babyface versus babyface shit they be booking?
I don't know. I might need a little negativity though. That first promo was cool. After that, needs some negativity. It doesn't have to be like, I'm gonna hit you with it. It doesn't have to be Hogan versus Rock WrestleMania 18. where you hit him with a car or something. But I need a little spiciness in this.
They threw a little jabs at each other, but like I thought this was very sportsman-like. And that's fine. Like we for a while now, Braun Breaker has gone through or like wanted to wrestle the baddest of the baddest men, blah blah blah. Like niggas that are being sly or trying to get under his skin or some shit like that. So it's a very different change of pace for this feud. Really good stuff. So that's all I got. And then Pretty Deadly got involved, and I was just like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, the point.
Like this was a really good promo, like a very good and serious promo, but they had Pretty Deadly there to like suck the air out of it. And I'm just like, why? Like they played the role of Grayson Waller in the Grayson Waller effect.
They're the host.
Hate it. Next for the quick hits, man. We got Baba Kato defeating Apollo Crews. Yo, stop this shit.
Fucking shit match. Ew. Get Baba Kato off my fucking TV.
Stop this shit right now.
That man was moving at 0.5 speed. I'll say this: the last minute of the match was good. The last minute of the match was good. I'll give him that. But that shit was so slow and plotting. I was like, please just wrap this up. And with a whole commercial break for no reason.
Dog, he's been there for years. How are you still wrestling like this?
I think he's just slow.
Be slow at a Publix, bruh. Next thing, finally, Tony D'Angelo has his eyes on some. Well, he had some eyes on his on some gold when.
Eyes on gold.
Yeah, but I'm glad that he's keeping the momentum. He wants some tag team gold, so we're gonna get D Stacks. They're gonna go against Dallas, or they might be in the Dusty Cup, which I assume is coming after this.
Are they having one? They usually do it early, like first quarter of.
Usually they do it in February.
Yeah.
But I think it's just going to be a change of pace, and they're going to do it after.
Don't have one. Maybe waiting for Cody to get the blessings. They got to check in with Cody.
Yeah, they're gonna check Cody like after Mania. They're going to check in with him.
Hey, look, can we use your daddy name like you've been doing for the last year? Yeah, he at some point he got to stop milking that. How long are we gonna do this for?
He just has to be there for the finals to give him the trophy.
I'm talking about him using his dad in storylines. Enough. After this, I don't want to see it anymore.
That's his father. Whatever.
Man, look.
How long MJF gonna be using his fucking religion in this shit?
Nah, that's his thing.
Oh, that's his thing. His father can't be his thing, bruh?
No.
Let
that man rest in peace.
That's crazy.
Sheesh.
What about Jesus, bruh?
What about Jesus? What we gotta do with it? Hey, Zeus, he stabbed John Cena in the club, remember?
Oh, yeah. Wesley.
That was a wild way to write somebody off.
Yeah.
No stab wound, no scar. He just came back clean as hell.
They probably should have stabbed him for the real. We got Wesley. He tearing the locker room apart. HBK said, "Man, you can't be doing this in my locker room, son."
Yeah.
And then Wesley said,
"Give me 10 dudes right now."
With no disrespect, sir, I gotta go hard. Give me 10 men. I said, "Your nigga, what?
You're wilding, dog.
You want to wrestle 10 niggas, bruh?"
Yo,
bugging, bruh. I feel like he flubbed that. That was a crazy line. And then Sean was just like, "I don't got 10." But we could do a fatal 5-way. So that'd be cool. And then
asking for 10 dudes to do any kind of activity is crazy. I don't care. Unless it's a pickup basketball game.
Nigga, we can't go to 10 niggas can't go to a theme park, bro.
A lot of niggas go to theme park.
I think he said that Wesley could pick, so that should be
cool.
He
said Wesley could pick his opponent.
So
do you have an idea?
We're gonna get like Axiom, probably Scripps, probably some Dragon niggas. Nah, he hasn't even had his debut match yet. So for his debut match to be at,
that's a good way. That's a good way to debut it.
This ain't no AEW, man. This ain't no Commandor.
You can lose and not get pinned. You can lose and not get pinned. Also, shout out to Scripps almost killing himself. I don't know what kind of movie you were trying to do.
That boy almost kill Axiom in the process, bro.
Both people's life. He took his own life and Axiom at the same time. I don't know what the hell he was trying to pull off. But yeah, it looks like they're gonna branch off of that. I do like that these little like 24/7 segments are like leading to other feuds, kind of. As far as was Scripps and Axiom. Who was the other? There's another thing that happened.
I don't recall.
I don't remember either, but another thing happened where someone was supposed to go in and then they got fucked over. Oh, JD and Elliot Dragunov.
They'll probably be in it.
I rather they keep their 1v1.
I mean, they're gonna have the 1v1 next week.
Oh, the next week? Oh, I thought it was at Stand and Deliver. Oh, that's whack. What the hell are they gonna put on Stand and Deliver? They have like 2 matches announced.
Not them. They got 3. They got like 4 matches announced. Are you kidding me?
I feel like they should have saved that for
every title is gonna be on the line. They are what is it? It's gonna be Fire Squad versus Fallon and Kiana. We're gonna get the ladders match. We're gonna get the women's match with an asterisk. We're gonna get the men's match, and then what? I feel like the only thing
Gargano and Waller, and then
Gargano and Waller.
They could have put Dragunov and JD on the card.
Don't shit. Unless Gallus don't have a tag team match, then where the fuck you put that?
Maybe Gallus don't have one.
We're gonna leave the tag team titles off the card for fucking what? Shit, I guess you don't fuck with Dallas if you don't see them being on the biggest pay-per-view of the year.
Well, they already got 5 matches. That's all I'm saying. They usually don't do more than 6.
Okay.
I guess you can put them all in the 5-way. I guess whatever. Okay, that's fine. You know what? Let's do that. Let's do Wesley, Scripps, Axiom, and then Dragunov and what's his name, JD. That's actually. You know what? I'm not mad at that. Let's do it.
I don't think that'll be the case, but I'm fine if it's that. I think Scripps being in that match would be crazy, but it is what it is. Let's see. Shit. What else we got here? Oh, sorry. I didn't know where my notes left off on. We got Fallon and Briggs going on a mission. We're infiltrating Kiana James's office, and apparently she's been going on a date with. She's been having. Actually, nah. They were very clear that it was a date with a nigga named Sebastian.
Shout out Sebastian.
Maybe Sebastian makes a debut and beats the shit out of Riggs and Jensen. Yeah, and then we get a mixed tag, Fallon and Jensen or whatever.
I don't know. Sebastian probably is like a gay cousin or something. I don't know.
They said they went on a date, but on
a date, a friend date. They been on a friend date before.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I thought that was a really funny segment. And the Chase U philosophy thing, where Andre Chase was just like, it's not really about wins and losses, blah blah, blah this and that. Chase U made me like acceptance, family, blah blah blah, all that jargon.
That shit out of here.
You know what that shit sounded like to me?
Loser talk.
That shit sounded like a cult.
Oh, okay. We on to something here?
That shit sounded like a cult, bro.
Is there a darker layer to Chase U?
Because he was talking about like, this shit changed my life around. This gave me a new meaning. This is everybody uniting, coming together. That shit sounded like some cult talk, bro.
They already got one cult. Maybe the
if the deep commentary is that all fraternities are just cults, they spitting.
You about to have them boys on your head. They be shimmying outside your driveway.
They're gonna be dry humping my driveway, bro. Barking and stomping. I mean, nah, but I thought that was interesting because it did just sound like a bunch of cult talk. So spooky stuff. And that is it for NXT. We're getting closer and closer to Stand and Deliver and WrestleMania, so everything should be fun. I'm gonna say it now and cross my fingers that we get it right for WrestleMania weekend. I don't remember how we did it. I think we just did Mania predictions and NXT predictions last year. Because who gives a fuck about AEW on the biggest weekend of wrestling weekend of the year? We're gonna do that again, and you guys will be getting the episode much earlier. I'll try to get it out early. I'm not gonna put a date on it. Everybody, even for the public people, you'll be getting it early.
Ah.
Patreon, you get it extra early. And then patrons, you'll most likely get the episode when we usually record it. So that is it from us. You can follow us on the A Show Network at the A Show RNC. You can subscribe to us on Patreon at the patreon.com/the A Show RNC. Our Twitters, our individual Twitters are in the show notes. You can subscribe to us on YouTube, Instagram.
We do have a TikTok. I know we said last week we weren't sure, which we should have known anyway. We actually do have a TikTok.
Why nobody sent me the link yet?
You're not following it?
I feel like I said it, but I had to backtrack because I don't feel like I ever seen the link. Hold on. Is it in the link tree?
I'm not sure.
It's not in the link tree.
Well, we do have a TikTok, guys. If you want to follow it.
We also have a website. Oh, that's nice. Well, like we've been had this website. I haven't looked at it.
We've had the website. What you mean?
We haven't. Hey, man.
If you want to follow the A Show RNC on TikTok, it is the A Show RNC. Couple clips on there. We're working again. Look, social media team. We got a lot of stuff coming up. So
yeah,
we got it going.
And spot callers, we're going to be doing another BJW show. And it's, if you heard the episode for our patrons, if you heard the episode, we have a lot of shit. We listed a lot of crazy stipulations that they've done. We'll be reviewing a show that has one of those insane, crazy stipulations on it. And I cannot wait to see it. So look out for that before Mania weekend. And then shit, we could probably get spot callers out early. We could probably just live watch a show and then record it there, but I'll talk to Meals about that. I'll talk to Justin about that. And then that is it from us. Thank you for being a supporter. Shout out to all of you guys. I was talking to a coworker about the Patreon and all the stuff that we do on here, and looking back on it, I really appreciate all of you that listen, support, you're in the Discord, show love, all that stuff, thoughts on the pod, everything. So shout out to y'all.
Yeah,
I know that. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I'm saying I love sharing feedback from anybody. So please add us on Twitter. Anything you thought was funny about the show, anything we think we can change about the show, anything you just want to comment on the show, we really appreciate it. And we take off any kind of criticisms or kind words. We want to improve this show for listeners.
So yeah, I know that's like a speech that you normally say for another big 100, but I just want to say it now. I appreciate y'all. All right, let's get up out of here.